Hello everybody, welcome back. Today we are going to see how we can create parameters in Tableau. Tableau, as you know, has a lot of features that we can capitalize on and make our visualizations very meaningful. So one of these features are parameter creations and for visualization. So I'm going to use the sample data that comes with Tableau Public. You get this when you download the Tableau Public. It's going to be in the Tableau data repository in your computer. This sample data has a spreadsheet or Excel file in it, and this has 3 tabs: orders, people, and returns. I'm going to use orders for this purpose. So I'm going to drag orders over here. This is a very clean data with lots of important dimensions and measures that is useful to to make visualizations on. So with the tab selected, I go to the datasheet here. So we're going to remove this. We use parameters to supplement or to complement, I can say, the filter system. Filters are normally for special purposes, what we can use for different, but sometimes we can't use filters for everything. So Tableau parameter is used for that. For example, if I want to visualize on make a filter on this, on segment this, I can pick one of the 3 or 3 or 2 of the 3 like that. It is clear which one I'm going to pick. But such kind of thing is not possible on cells. It's only pick values, not any heading in here. Or the value could be on based on sum, on average, or any other aggregations. But for I want to not values here, but like as I show you on segment, I want to pick the heading, one of which is sales. So that's not possible here. So that's one. The other one is if I want to visualize and from this visualization I want to alternate between this measures. I can't alternate between discount, profit, quantity, or sales. Here we have 4 measures. I can't alternate between this. Like I can alternate, for example, segment here. Let me see. Put segment on filter. Apply them, and then I can bring these 2 filter, show in filter, and then I can alternate between these 2. I can bring any 2 of them or any one of them like this, but I can't do like this on the measures, even though that is possible on the dimensions. So in order to do that, I have to create this heading. These are also heading, this discount, profit, quantity, and the sales, just like as this heading is. That the only way to do that is to make a parameter. So parameter will help us to alternate between this, which we are able to visualize not on 4 compartment visualization, but just on one. And then we have this as a filter at this time without without parameter, we have to just show just one. We have to remove them and see just like this one. And then in order to bring sales, for example, I have to run over discount and show like that. That's not possible for our users, because our users doesn't have access to these things. They only have access to the dashboard we create from the visualization. So that's why we need parameter. So in order to create parameter, we can go different ways. One is the most common one is coming here, the downward arrow, and create parameter. And the other one is just we can create from here as well. Create parameter. Clicking on anything can bring you to that place. That's one way. But the only way here, if you click on here and create parameter, that it picks the heading you clicked on as a starting point for you. For this is a float, because that is a float like that. And also try to name that, gives you that name. Just go to the generic way, come here, create parameters. When we come here, it's generic, so we have everything in our place to select. So we are going to create these measures. We have 4 measures. Sometimes you will see this row ID in measures because it's number, but that is not actually one of the measures. This is just ID. It is a nominal data. We can't add average or do any aggregation on that except count. On these ones we can do any kind of aggregations because they are numeric and also continuous data. We can change them to continuous or discrete. If you don't know what continuous and discrete, please read on those. And also if you don't know nominal, just also refer to those type of data in Tableau or in any other data analytics or data visualization areas. Sorry. So we're going to pick this heading. It's not their values, because their values are numbers. They are also floats, as we can see it. We are not referring to the numbers, but we are referring to the headings. So the headings are not floats, but they are strings. They are strings. So we pick that string. Let's name this as measure select. Just we can name anything. We're gonna go for measure select because we are going to select one of these measures. That's just my naming. So leave this to string because these are string values. If they are floats, numbers, we're gonna pick that. If they are integers without decimals, we pick those. If they are yes or no booleans, we pick booleans. If they're day and daytime, we use those we pick. But here our headings for these columns are strings. That's why we pick string. And because we're gonna list them, we're gonna write those. We're gonna click on list. If we have some ready values, we can pick from here. But as you know, this didn't appear here because they are not a list of headings here because they value. So we are going to write them here. So whatever we write here, we use it. Okay, discount. Just let's take any order. It doesn't matter. So this is a value, and that is a display. We're gonna see it. So that's automatically filled. You don't have to change anything. And we're gonna say profit. The display is the same. We can change the display to whatever we like. By the way, we can put anything. We can say even 1, 2, 3, and then the display what we wanted. 1, 2, 3 being as a like a string. It can be treated as numbers, can be treated as strings as well. What we only have to do later on is just to put them a quotation mark. That's all. But for this one, we just use string letters as a string. And the next one is quantity. As I told you, can put anything. we like. And the cells, we're going to show you that. I'll show you how we use it. So we have these exact values, but we could do anything. We could say anything could be. This is what we want to should appear later on when we do use that. I'm going to show that in the other part of the video. We want to alternate between these four. We have four of them here. Four lists here. If we have five, we should have five, and so on. So we create our parameter, okay, and that parameter comes here under parameter. This is now just created. It wasn't there just when we created it. So we right click on that and show parameter. That show parameter shows here, and we have exactly what we wanted. We wanted to pick one of these to be shown here. Yeah, this is what we said. This is to supplement filters, but this time it's not doing anything. It's not working. What we want is on the same visualization, on the same compartment, we want to alternate those between discount and between quantity and so on. It is not changing because we have to go more steps. This time it is still cell, it is still hard coded what we put in there. In order this to work, we go for so we create a calculated field. Exactly, we went to the same place where we picked for parameter, we picked for calculated field. That's one. Or easy way, come here and we create a calculated field from here. Both ways we end up here. We will need that into our calculation because that's what we want. Or when we come here, create calculated field, and we pick that over here. So we need to create we need to rename this. So this is calculated field. Normally this is a convention to write C at the start because to show it is a calculated field. And let's say, this time just selection. Just our calculation shows valid, but this is just changing that name, this parameter into table calculation doesn't do anything. But we use a conditional statement here. Conditional statement to pick one of these and then pick one of these. That's what it is going to be. We can use if statement or we can use case for this. In this case, if this measure selection is profit, then pick this value from here. If this measure selection is let's say quantity, now then pick the value of quantity or quantity into visualization. That's all what we're going to say. And if it is sales, pick sales. Imagine this is what we have written when we created the parameter. It's not this time not related to that, not related to this. We already showed that this is not working now. If discount is related to the discount, this should have been changed to discount visualization, but it's not related. Now what we're going to do is we relate that discount to that discount, and then that will change this visualization. That's what we wanted. So we can use either case or if statement, both the same. Let me use case for in this case. Case when the case we use is this, and when we pick one of those. Let's say let's follow alphabetical order. This discount is it? When it is discount, okay. When it is discount, Then, oh, excuse me, when it is discount, then drag that discount here. So what I'm saying is, when measure select is discount, that discount, if I misspell that, if that spelling is different from that spelling, it won't work. I'm going to show you this. Let me change that O and a U, okay? Or just take out O, a U, so that we can see it. That what I meant is just discount, which means this, which I want just deliberately misspelled it to see it. And pick that discount. My hope is that discount will pick that value. And I'm going to do that the same for others. When measure selection is, let's say, what one is it? At quantity, I don't know which one first, just let's say quantity. Let's this time quantity. Why I am putting in quotation? Because they are a string. It's better to identify this. Use discount, quantity. And when, what I'm saying, when measure select is sales, then bring sales. What is missing? When measure select is profit, then pick that value of profit. We finished now, and we end that with end. Okay, and as you can see, the calculation is valid, even though we have deliberately made a mistake here, and that doesn't show anything. It's no error. For we will see that error later on. So we apply this, okay, and we have our thing in place, but it still doesn't do anything. What we have, okay, we can move that. Sorry. Bring into visualization. And now we try. Now that's profit. Now you can see that's quantity changing. Now sales is working. Let's check discount. Discount is not working. Why? Because we made a mistake in spelling. We should be fixing that. We should be exactly writing that into our calculation, otherwise it doesn't. So in order to fix that, if it doesn't appear like this, we should go to that calculated field and make edit. Okay, right click, edit, and this is what we missed, isn't it? We take out U. Now it's done. So it's working. It exactly picks. The other thing we need to be careful in this is, if we say discount but bring sales here, Tableau doesn't care. It brings sales. If it is profit, we say, but brings discount over here, it brings discount. It doesn't show error. I'll show you that. Let me swap between these two, sales and the profit. Okay, I bring control. Okay, I'll take both of them. This is sales. I'm gonna bring profit to the sales, and sales to the profit. Sales to the profit. You can see there is no error. and then change it to profit or sales profit. This is not profit, this is sale. See that? You have to be careful. This is not profit, this is not sale, this is profit, value of profit. So that should be one mistake we could make, and we should be always be careful of that. Okay, this is sales. I bring sales. This is next is profit. I bring profit, and that's okay. That's thing. Now we achieved the value of the function of a filter being undertaken by a parameter. There's few things we can fix on this. You see that sheet 1, we can change that to whatever we select from here, and then our visualization will be nice. So take out sheet and bring the parameter we created. Okay, and at this time the parameter names appear. The parameter we select here automatically changes to that as well. That's profit, that's discount, and so on. That's something very nice. Also, without changing that parameter, I'll show you something. I'm going to duplicate that. Okay, this is sheet 2, and now this time not only on segment, but I can bring regions. Okay, or the best, maybe I can bring countries. See, or I can copy and create countries, and I see the same calculation apply, but it doesn't affect this one. This is for segment, but this one is for country. And then based on that, I can create my dashboard, and it's very useful. I can just change that one like this. And the other thing I want to show you is these parameters. I'll show you. I'm going to change these parameters into, okay, I'm going to change that into I think I couldn't change it from here. Okay, don't know why one is not working. 3, 4, 5. Okay, I just make that discount to the display name. Okay, and I make that to sales, and I make that to profit, and I make that to quantity. The quantity, yeah, quantity. This is my I should have copied, I think, but let's see. I changed that into that way, and then click OK. Definitely this doesn't work because profit is not related to that, because we broke it. So here I come back. Okay, come back. This is what I want to show you. We can also use numbers. So we didn't use discount this time. Yeah, we I don't know, we used the 3. That I don't know, we'll check that one. Okay, change that into anything that make it things easier rather than writing it. This is a problem, as you can see. F4 really is a sale order. That's the only thing you have to be careful. And now when I apply the calculation valid, the visualization is back. The only thing we have to be careful is that here, as you can see, 2 is discount, but did we put discount in here? 2 is discount. Yeah, that's okay. And also 3 sales. 3 is not sales. Okay, 3 is sales, sorry, I'm gonna open that. Now 4 is profit and the 5 is quantity. 4 is profit, 5 is quantity. 5 is quantity, 4 is profit. That thing I should be worried about. I should be careful. And other than that, I used numbers just as part of the function. Now our visualization is perfect. We can use that. We could actually click on here, duplicate, create another one, and that's all. We can make a very nice visualization based on parameters. Okay, that's concludes this video. Thank you very much, and follow up me for the next round of other wonderful visualizations using Tableau in this course. Thank you very much. Have a nice day. Bye bye.